Trump continues to crush Ron DeSantis and GOP rivals, according to a new poll from the New York Times and Siena. What is up, people? The internet, it is me, Real American, back again with a new video, and today, it is time we talk about the 2024 presidential election. As everyone, a brand new poll from the New York Times shows Donald Trump is not only beating the competition, but he is crushing them. It's getting so bad, we are reaching historic territory just for the size of lead Donald Trump does have over the rest of the field. And it really raised the question, can DeSantis even win a single primary at this point? Anything? Because you don't lose nationally by 37 and somehow win the Iowa caucus? That's not going to happen. Now, before we continue with today's video, I hope you enjoy these type of videos. If you do, smash the like button down below, subscribe, share with your friends, hit that little bell, follow the social media accounts in the description down below, and of course, join the channel today. Guys, just for $1 a month, you can join Real American. This is the best way to support the daily content that we all know and love. So I hope and recommend you join the channel today. Alright everybody, let's get into this because I was stunned. When you dig into this poll, it gets even worse for DeSantis. I mean, guys, before we even start, why is he still running? Why? What data point does DeSantis have going for him? Let's just read the poll. Let's look at this. Former President Trump is dominating his rivals for the GOP nomination, leading his nearest challenger, DeSantis, by a landslide 37 points among the likely Republican primary electorate. And I know this is New York Times, and it is only one poll. But guess what? We are seeing nearly every poll in the past couple of weeks show the exact same thing. Mr. Trump held decisive advantages across almost every demographic group and region, and in every ideological wing of the party, the survey found, as Republican voters waved away concerns about his escalating legal jeopardy. He led by wide margins among men and women, younger and older voters, moderates and conservatives, those who went to college and those who didn't, and in the cities, the suburbs, and rural areas. Let's just look at some of these crosstabs, because it does mention some of it. Look at race and ethnicity. He's winning whites by 36, winning Hispanics by 55. Old voters, winning by 51. Young voters, winning by 44. By area type, or city type. Urban areas, 57. Suburbs, which should be a huge DeSantis region, or area type, which it still is, compared to this poll. He's only at 20% in the suburbs, DeSantis. Rural areas, 15%. There is not one group, not one, where DeSantis is within striking distance. Let's keep going. The poll shows that some of DeSantis' central campaign arguments, that he is more electable than Mr. Trump, yeah, that argument has fallen flat, and that he would govern more effectively, have so far failed to break through. Because guess what? Your argument's moot when Trump is winning the national popular vote in some polling. Well, you're not. He's beating you in the RCP aggregate. Even Republicans motivated by the type of issues that have fueled DeSantis' rise, such as fighting woke ideology, favored the former president, So even the cultural stuff, Trump is winning. Still, no other serious Trump challenger has emerged beside Mr. DeSantis. Former VP Pence, former Ambassador Nikki Haley, and Senator Tim Scott of South Carolina each scored 2% or 3%. Christie and Ramaswamy each received support from 2%. Yet, even if all those candidates disappeared and DeSantis got a hypothetical one-on-one race against Trump, he would still lose by a 2-1 margin, 62 to 31%. That is a stark reminder that for all the fretting about among anti-Trump forces, that the party would divide itself in a repeat of 2016, Trump is poised to trounce even a unified opposition. I mean, it's bad enough Trump is already at 54% for Team DeSantis. The fact that he's getting 62% in a one-on-one, it's over. You don't recover from that. For now, though, Mr. Trump appears to match both the surly mood of the Republican electorate, 89% of whom see the nation as headed in the wrong direction, and Republicans' desire to take the fight to Democrats. He might say mean things and make all the men cry because all the men are wearing your wife's underpants and you can't be a man anymore. David Green, a 69-year-old retail manager in New Hampshire, said of Mr. Trump. You gotta be a little sissy and cry about everything, but at the end of the day, you want results. Donald Trump's my guy. He's proved on a national level. This is why he's going to win the primary, unless something crazy happens. Okay, DeSantis is talking about this issue so much. But guess what? Voters trust Trump more than they do DeSantis. They do. Both Mr. Trump and DeSantis maintain strong overall favorability ratings from Republicans, 76% and 66%. That Mr. DeSantis is still so well liked among drumbeat of news coverage questioning his ability to connect with voters, and more than 20 million in attack ads from a Trump super PAC. Demonstrates a certain resiliency. His political team has argued that his overall positive image with GOP voters would provide a solid foundation on which to build. But here's the catch. But the intensity of the former president's support is key difference as 43% of Republicans have a very favorable opinion of Mr. Trump. A cohort that he carries by an overwhelming 92% to 7% margin in a one-on-one race with DeSantis. By contrast, Mr. DeSantis is stuck in an effective tie with Trump, edging him 49 to 48 among the smaller share of primary voters, 25%, who view the Florida governor very favorably. It's over. How can people look at this and think, yeah, this is going to certainly turn the tides eventually? In interviews with poll respondents, a recurring theme emerged. They like DeSantis, they love Trump. DeSantis, I have high hopes, but as long as Trump's there, Trump's the man, said Daniel Brown, 58, a retired technician at a nuclear plant from Bumpass, Virginia. If he wasn't running against Trump, DeSantis would be very much my next choice, said Stanton Stromiger, 48, a maintenance technician in Washington Township, Ohio. You notice a trend? All of these poll respondents are blue-collar areas. They live in blue-collar regions of the country. And they got blue-collar jobs. You notice DeSantis is struggling with whites with no college degree? Trump's at 62% with them. DeSantis is at 12%. You can't keep going like this. You cannot have this much going against you and think, we're going to turn the tide of this. But here is where things get even funnier. Because the whole argument of DeSantis is he can beat Trump. Well, look at this. 69% nice of voters say Trump is a strong leader. Compared to DeSantis, or who better fits the phrase. Strong leader, Trump is at 69%. DeSantis, 22%. Get things done, 67% Trump, 22% DeSantis. Able to beat Biden, 58% Trump, 28% DeSantis. And just everything. The only two things that DeSantis has over Trump is likable and moral. Whoop-de-frickin-do. But even then, they're not big leads. They're not like a 40-some point lead with strong leader. And in fact, the entire campaign's argument about electability is favoring Trump by 30. So what's the takeaway from this? That, unless something crazy happens, mathematically, DeSantis has zero pathway to the nomination. None. Again, could it change theoretically in some crazy universe? Maybe. But even the main issues DeSantis is focused on, woke, equally problematic for DeSantis, is that those woke-focused voters still prefer Trump 61% to 36%. I mean, there's nothing to say other than it's done. It is over. Unless something crazy happens, mathematically, you can't win when all your voters that you're appealing to, they're already supporting Trump by 61%. Anyways, folks, thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, smash the like button down below, subscribe, share with your friends, hit that little bell, follow the social media accounts in the description down below, and of course, join the channel today. Thank you so much. Godspeed to all of you.